we're here with the recently named Capital One Division III Women's Volleyball Academic Player of the Year here, Senior Lizzie Kamp out of Chicago Christian. Also named the Division III Women's Volleyball Player of the Year by ABCA. Lizzie, if we could get a couple comments, first of all, on your career, now it's done. National championship, national runner-up, Elite Eight appearance, second round departure in your freshman season. Now that it's done, what are your feelings like that you were a part of this program for the last 4 years?
I think as time goes on, it's just, there's been a lot of reflection and a lot of just like gratitude for the opportunity that I got to play here. And the way to see our program develop over the last 4 years is just incredible. And to be a part of that, I don't know, I'm speechless. Like, I'm just so blessed and so thankful for everything that happened, and I will take memories for the rest of my life from this, and I will take my experiences and things that I experienced on and off the court and use it in all areas of my life.
And then for those of you who haven't followed this program for the last couple of years, Lizzie had the opportunity to play with 3 of her different sisters, family of 5. Talk about what that meant, you playing with Becca for 3 years, and then you kind of being the older sister this year for Stacy and Maggie on the 2012 team.
Yeah, I think it just helped enhance my experience here at Calvin. You know, we're all so close in age, and growing up together, I shared a room with Rebecca my whole life, so being able to be with her on the court was so special. And then to kind of step into the big sister role this year, I loved that as well, and just being able to kind of take the younger girls and, you know, this is what Calvin's all about, and kind of show them the ropes, and just being able to, like I talked about before, like I'm taking these memories with me for the rest of my life, and I can share those memories with my sisters, and we'll look back, you know, in 30 years and tell our kids about, you know, when we played on the court together. So it's, yeah, it just enhanced the experience for sure. And
then, as I had said, recently named the Capital One Women's Volleyball Division III National Player of the Year. Lizzie, you're, I believe, an accounting major. Talk a little bit about your major and what you plan to do going forward after you graduate from Calvin this May.
Okay, I came into Calvin as a graphic design major with a business minor. I wasn't really sure exactly what I wanted, but I took my first like basic accounting class for my business minor and absolutely loved it. And my dad's an accountant, so I kind of knew about it a little bit. If you talk to people who know me well, I'm a very logical, straightforward. It just kind of fits my personality well, and so yeah, there's a great program here at Calvin for accounting, and so that's been a blessing. And also looking forward, I have an internship lined up this summer in the Chicago area, actually downtown Chicago at Plant Moran, and so all goes well, fingers crossed, that could hopefully lead to something in the future, full-time. I still have another semester in the fall to complete, but then after that I'm hoping to just get a full-time CPA job and do the whole, you know, corporate world thing, and so yeah, I'm really looking forward to that.
Obviously you've had a lot of success on the court, a lot of success in the classroom. The model of Division III is balancing academics and athletics. How have you been able to maintain such a high level on the court and also maintain a high GPA in the classroom?
I think that I can give Calvin a lot of credit for that. All of my professors have been supportive. I've never had a professor that said, you can't leave early for this tournament, or you know, I'm going to have to fail you on this assignment because you're gone this class period. You know, I've never come into contact with that here at Calvin. And also I have to give Coach Warner's a lot of credit for telling us that we're student athletes, and we're here to get a degree, and we're here to learn in the classroom and to be you know, academic first, and that's what's, I mean, ultimately that's what's going to carry on. You know, volleyball, I'm done now. I think Calvin does a great job of emphasizing the student athlete, and that just helped me be able to prioritize, and yeah.
And then if you could get any final comments on just the Calvin experience as a whole. You hinted on, done a great job with helping you balance your academics and your athletics. How has the last almost 4 years been for you here in Grand Rapids?
Incredible. You know, looking back and reflecting, you know, it's weird to think that I'm almost done, but I think that something I really love about Calvin, and I've talked about this before, is that it goes way beyond the volleyball court for me, and that was such a huge part of my experience here, and it really helped my experience here. But I know at the end of the day, people care about me as way more than a volleyball player, and I think that that's been really cool to experience throughout this whole journey. You know, coming up short in the finals, and I never felt once that like I was any less of a person because of what happened on the volleyball court. And I think that just the Calvin community does a such good job of supporting their athletes and just supporting all the programs in general, and then also not defining you as that person. So yeah, Calvin in general has just been an awesome experience.